Hey there, Sabine here, back with another video. And so today was the kickoff for the Cultivating Connections Challenge. And I just wanted to share something that I shared with the participants who are in attendance around goal setting. And so for most of us as entrepreneurs, we're setting goals all of the time. And so I encouraged the group as they were setting goals to do things slightly different than perhaps they have done it in the past. And this time of year, we're evaluating what worked, what didn't work, what do we want to see next year. And it can be so easy for us to set goals that I consider our safe goals or those E, A, or B type goals. Those are the goals that bring us some incremental increase, whether that's in revenue, whether that's in clientele. But really, what that incremental increase does, it requires us to have to work a lot more. Whether that means that we are changing up our positioning, we're changing up our programs, changing up who our clients or our audience looks like. Maybe we're upgrading systems. So A type goals and B type goals on the surface, when we attach whatever revenue to it, looks like, okay, I'm growing, I'm moving, I'm progressing. But in reality, what you're doing is you're adding additional work to your plate to be able to reach those goals. Now, I introduced C-type goals, and C-type goals are goals that are exponentially greater than anything that you're doing right now. And that's intentional. And setting a C-type goal, it does a couple of different things. It forces you to step outside of your comfort zone. So with a C-type goal, your nervous system is going to be flagging all of the alarms. There's a little bit of feeling of inadequacy, and someone used the word delusion in the session today. Yes, there's a level of delusion. And then there's that trigger that makes you immediately run to how? How am I going to do this? And most of the time, the reason why we don't set those C-type goals, those exponential, those 10x, 20x, whatever type goals, is because the first question our mind is going to ask us is, well, how do we do that? What's the strategy? What's the plan? And the truth is, you don't know the how, because if you knew the how, you'd already be doing it. And so what I see often is that individuals are stopping themselves from setting that big goal because they don't know how to answer the question how. And what I encourage the group to do, and what I'm encouraging you to do as well, is to sit with the question how, but don't try to answer the question how, because the truth is you can't answer it. If you knew the answer, you'd already be doing it. What I'm asking you to do is observe, how do you feel about the goal? What comes up for you? Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it worry? Is it what are the emotions, and where do you feel them? Because the emotions that you feel or the responses that you get in your physical body are so much more telling than trying to figure it out conceptually or intellectually. And so C-type goals are meant to stretch you beyond just the revenue amount, but they're stretching who you are. They're stretching who you hang out with. They're stretching your self-perception, right? How do you see yourself? They're stretching the decisions that you make. They are stretching the places that you allow yourself to engage with. They stretch your boundaries, or actually they make you get a lot clearer on your boundaries. And so the C-type goal, while there's a larger number attached to it, what I want you to focus on, and what I encourage the participants to focus on, is less about the goal itself, is less about the dollar amount that's tied to it, but more so around who do they have to become in order to reach that particular goal. What habits, what actions, what people do they need to let go of, or will they have to separate from, in order to become the person who can attain that goal? And so for those of you who are watching, if you haven't had the benefit of being able to join this challenge, there'll be more next year. But as you're thinking about your planning for 2026, I'm encouraging you to think about, okay, are your goals right now, as you're thinking about them and as you're setting them, safe goals that keep you hiding behind systems, or they keep you hiding behind that busy badge that you're so proud of? Or are they goals that are going to challenge your very identity and self-concept, that's going to require you to put yourself in uncomfortable spaces, that's going to require you to look at the areas in your life where you have been comfortable playing small, and then deciding that that's not what you want anymore? And so that's my encouragement to you as you're moving into planning season, either later this month or early next year. And I will be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day. Take care.